Hello everyone, this is Kubo and this is my laundry talk. Hello, this show is for my language improvement, nothing else. So I will talk whatever I want to talk, and if you find me, good job. So today I'm going to talk about family. Specifically, my grandma. Recently I got engaged and I started thinking about family more. And as a part of LGBTQ community, I definitely went through more. I don't want to say more because it's no comparison, but I definitely went through some difficult times. And difficult wasn't like anything too dark or anything too, what's the good word to describe this? Anything too serious, or it's not harming. But the stuff I went through is more about lying and hiding. I just couldn't be fully open about it. I just couldn't tell everything I was going through. And when you are in a situation like that, especially when you're experiencing some other difficult times in a different situation, not the family context, but maybe at school, maybe at the club activities, sports, whatever. Like if you're going through something else and then you're still going through those family stuff as well, it becomes harder, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, I'm not trying to, get empathy for this, but what I'm trying to say here is that so I went through those stuff and I'm not out to my grandparents. And since I'm engaged and I actually would love to share how happy I am and how grateful to them about where I am at. I just couldn't be here without their help, that's for sure, right? So that's where I am like, so finally I think it's time for me to tell who I am to them. But the problem is, especially like I'm from Japan, and Japanese culture is not necessarily open about those ideas, especially if it's around family. If it's more public, if it's more about entertainment, or people love to talk about this, and I would say it's very accepted in the entertainment world. But once it becomes your personal, once it becomes more within your family, it becomes much more problematic. And my mom is, like, I've already told my parents, and then they had a reaction, not the terrible one, but they needed 1 year to process. So, and then I was quite happy to give those time to them, because of course I've spent 23 years as a straight people, so definitely there was a shock, and I understand that part, right? I don't want to discount on those sensations. So I was gonna, and eventually we were thinking to do some sort of wedding, and then when we do that time, I would love my grandmothers, because my grandparents are already dead, so it doesn't matter, but I would love them to be at the wedding. And time period, we don't know when we're gonna do it, but what I feel like is if they need time to process things, I would like to tell them earlier. And then here's the thing, I asked my parents that I am thinking to come out to my grandma's too, because if we are doing wedding, I would love them to be there. But they, especially my mom, are not super excited about it because she's worried about something. I don't understand her perspective, but I really appreciate my mom helping this journey, and if she is not ready for me to do that, I would like to respect my mom's opinion, and I want to wait until she's ready for me to tell. Maybe it doesn't really make sense in English, but it's hopefully I don't have nothing against her. I just want to respect, especially in this time, and I've done so many things against her will, so I just want to show my maturity too, so I definitely will respect her opinion, but at the same time, like, it shows what she thinks in core, or she still cares about how family member reacts to it. And essentially it's nothing to do with her because it's about me, but there is definitely resistance, and then there is always connection between me and her in a sense, and then especially in Japanese culture context, it matters quite a bit. So I hope that I can, by the time I can tell them, and then my mom is not like don't tell them. It's more about like maybe you want to tell them in person, you want to wait a bit, and then just put the layer instead of like, oh, I'm getting married, instead of doing directly. I should maybe start with like, oh, okay, so I will tell who I am first, and then next I will tell them what's going to happen, which is wedding. So I could probably do that, and then like I respect that, but at the same time I feel like I hope people understand my struggle, because it's just not easy situation here, right? Anyway, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.